The push to vaccinate students against COVID is moving to after-school activities in cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and Washington, D.C. Los Angeles students involved in sports and extracurricular programs face a deadline to get fully vaccinated by the end of the month. Lilia Luciano is at Garfield High School in East L.A. Lilia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nate. Many of the 2,400 students that attend Garfield High School know firsthand the devastation that COVID can bring. This predominantly Latino community was one of the hardest hit here in Los Angeles, and that's one of the reasons why the entire football team was fully vaccinated weeks ahead of the schedule. Well, that, and of course, they didn't want to miss out on the game. The biggest battle the Garfield High School Bulldogs are facing this season isn't just on the field.
We came out here initially, it was, instead of offering them water, we were offering them sanitizer as they were coming off the field.
The East Los Angeles school, like others in the district, is determined to stop the spread of COVID-19, even if that means pulling unvaccinated teens from their favorite sport or after-school activity.
Depending on the type of activity, obviously they're in school a little bit longer, they're around each other in closer proximity.
Principal Andres Favela says he's already seen a decrease in positive cases among students since the school district announced its vaccine mandate.
I'm sure some parents will say it's up to us to decide when to vaccinate our kids, not to the school.
We definitely understand that perspective. We're not forcing this on anybody. We feel as a district that's in line with the state and federal government that vaccination is the clear path to returning to school safely, back to normal.
But not everyone was convinced at first.
People were saying they had other health issues with it. It wasn't safe for them.
Quarterback Jason Vargas says he and his family had their doubts.
So we weren't sure, and we kind of waited last minute, and I had to get it because I wanted to continue my football season, and I wanted to keep everybody safe.
Did you get calls from the parents, concerned, hesitant? What kinds of things were you hearing?
We did hear some things from some parents that were concerned, but we assured them of the science. And one thing that I always use as an example, I said, you know what, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it was safe.
According to the CDC, unvaccinated adolescents are 10 times more likely to be hospitalized with COVID-19 compared to those who have gotten the shots. So for Christian and Monica Ramos, who have 2 boys on the football team, the mandate makes just as much sense as a helmet and pads.
What do you think it does for athletes to be the first ones to get that mandate?
It sets an example because if high school kids can do it, adults can do it. I don't see why not.
The principal says about 30% of the student population still need to be vaccinated by that January 10th deadline. If they don't, and that's regardless of whether or not they're participating in extracurriculars, if they don't and they don't have a valid exemption like a medical reason, officials from the district say they cannot be admitted into campus and they'll be referred to an independent study program. Jerica.
Lilia, thank you.